guys, it is Mary,
And Amma.
and we are reviewing chapter 33 of Christine Brown's new book.
Yes, and chapter 33 was You Already Know What You Need to Do. Okay, so she has marked freedom on her calendar, November 2nd, 2020. Okay. And she calls her mom and she says, Look, Mama, I gotta leave Kody, and I don't know how to do it. And her mom says to her, it's as if the mom has been waiting for her all these years to catch a clue. And the mom says to her, put both feet on the ground, take a breath. You are going to start moving forward. You already know what you need to do. Make decisions on joy, not fear. And she saw that she had put Kody first. She put Kody first before herself. She put Kody first before the kids. And the kicker is he liked it. And the mom let her know, you never had a good marriage.
Yeah.
Even though the mom loves Kody, but baby, you never had a good marriage, okay? From one divorcee to another, you never had a good marriage. Anyway, she didn't say that part, but the other thing she did, which I really liked, she talked to God. She talked to God about leaving Kody. And she got the confirmation she needed. She had stopped, she still believed in Jesus, but she had stopped believing in the Book of Mormon. She had stopped believing that Joseph Smith was a prophet. Okay. She believed in Jesus. She talked to God and got that confirmation she needed that yes, it was okay for her to leave a loveless marriage. She told Janelle, which when I saw this in the book, I said, oh, Christine, stay giving Janelle trouble. One more thing for Kody to say, that damn Janelle. So she told Janelle, and Janelle let her know, you can't leave until you are able to support yourself financially. So
she
she
probably knew a
wanted
while
to,
before she left that Christine was actually leaving.
yeah, she did. She knew. And Christine had thought, okay, September is a good time. I mean, I guess when you're thinking about the kids, think about Truly, right, Isabel, September when school starts. So she thought September was a good time to leave. And so from that time, she knew she had 9 months. Okay, so now I guess we're in December 2020. Remember, the freedom was November 2020.
Right.
So she looks and says, okay, I got 9 months before I leave. So she started to budget more. Utah, she knew this. She was going to be going back to Utah. Utah was expensive. She was selling women's clothing, the same brand that Mary sold from. And one of the things, she gave a story about trying to give Mary another chance. And so Mary introduced her to, the brand that she sells for. And they went on like some kind of convention or something and with the other employees. And she was there with Mary, and she thought that this could be a time for them to kind of get some kind of friendship going. And Mary started making fun of her. She was relaxing, chilling, and then Mary's there making some comments about her, talking about her, laughing at her in front of people. And that's why she was just like, yeah, you and I are never going to be friends like that. Like, I'm not going to keep on giving you these chances. So, yeah, that was unfortunate, but yeah. Where was
I do think that Mary kind of is the type of person to I mean, I don't want to say dark humor because it's not really what we do, but it's like I think she's the type of person that kind of likes to make jokes based off of other people, or kind of not bullying yourself, but kind of making
like
fun of yourself.
teasing?
Yeah, like tease. I feel like
Yeah.
that's her sense of humor, because even on the season 18, she was talking about how I need to find a man who loves this bitch. So I think that's just her humor, but some people don't like that. And if you keep on doing that when you know
Well,
that I don't like it, it's just being mean at that point.
Right, because she had done that. This is not the first time that Mary has done that. She has done that before to Christine, and Christine has not liked that. And the other thing, now you're trying to rekindle your friendship.
Right.
So, no, this is not the time to do that either. So, and
Facts.
I feel as though maybe Mary was just jealous. Maybe when Christine was there, she's having a good time. People seem to be drawn to her. She's a very friendly person. Maybe Mary was jealous because these were my people, these were my posse, and I introduced you, and here you are now, like they're like, all around you, and like to a butterfly, like flame to a butterfly, and she didn't like that. So it could have been just some kind of jealousy too.
Yeah.
Um,
True.
so now she's really looking at her finances. She went ahead, she used the family money to pay off Isabel's 50,000 deductible for her surgery, which I was like, that's very wise. And once her big bills were paid off, then she was like, okay, now I can leave. And with each step she accomplished and checked off, she got closer to leaving Kody. Each step got her closer to leaving Kody. She started to feel more powerful, more confident, more joyful. And I know how that feels. It feels great when it's like, it's time to go. It's time to go. And I am going to be okay. Okay. Anyhow, she said she did not know it will be so great to live my life for myself and for my kids. She prepared her home for the sale. She did all the repairs herself. I was like, you go, girl. Met with a realtor. And so it feels like she really came into her own as she was preparing to leave Kody. She also sold the bedroom set. She said she didn't need the bad juju in her new space. I was like, what? Mary, she actually said bad juju. I'm like,
Oh
I
my
have
God.
never heard anyone say bad juju but you. I said, Christine must be listening to our show for real.
Well, shout out to
Christine,
Christine if
holler
she's
at us,
watching.
okay? Let us interview you. It will be hella fun.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, I was like, bad juju. You you say that all the time. But yeah, she said she didn't want bad juju in her new space. So she sold that. I remember when Kody came by and he's looking at the bedroom set and he's like, I got that. When he came and he was talking to her about having a potential new person in the home. I don't know what he was smoking that day.
Yeah.
Like how she could bring someone there to the home or whatever. It was so weird.
It was weird.
Anyhow, it was. She also donated her pictures. She had pictures around the house of like a fair maiden on a horse with like I guess a white knight nearby in the picture. And that was like the dream that she had when she thought about the guy that she will marry and stuff. And so she just donated those pictures. She realized the dream was over. She had tried for a long time. She's like, we tried for a long time. I'm like, Christine, you tried for a long time.
Yeah.
Kody did not try. But, she realized, relationships, you shouldn't have to try so hard.
Yeah.
Um, she decided, look, I need everything to fit in a U-Haul because she was only going to make one trip, which reminds me, I'm going to make a b-ball analogy, which reminds me when the Dallas Mavericks in 2011, when the Dallas Mavericks were playing Miami Heat. Are there any NBA fans up here? Do you remember 2011 when Dallas Mavericks Dirk Nowitzki was going up against LeBron's Heat with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh? And them Mavericks came to town and they're like, they bought one suit for that game 6 because they were not playing another game. They were not coming back. What game was that? Was that game 6? They weren't coming back. Yeah. They're like, no, we're not coming back. I wonder if it was game 6. I don't think it was game 6. It must have been game 5. And they're like, they're not coming back. They're finishing this today. And they surely did. Okay. Anyway, that's what this reminded me of, that Christine only wanted to make one trip. She was not coming back to Flagstaff to pick up anything. She was leaving. One trip, that was it. Kody was there. He wasn't there asking about the kids. He was there asking about, this is my house. The family paid for this house. And she was like, no, the family paid for the down payment of her home, but she made every mortgage payment. Kody was also worried about an imaginary boyfriend who may come in and take all his money.
I remember that.
He didn't ask. He wasn't concerned about the kids at the time. And she was like, Kody was greedy and his business deals always felt questionable.
Yeah.
Now, about that family fund, she was thinking she was going to get some kind of cut from the family fund. After all, they've been putting money in this family fund, right? But after 14 years of doing the show, there was no money left, according to Kody.
There is no money left for her. That's what he meant.
Okay. And listen, I will not be surprised if Kody was siphoning money out of that family fund to a private account for his future with Robin.
Of course.
And that's why he was taking those large sums of money that Janelle could not account for. Like, he never said what he was doing with that money. And she's like, dude, your kids don't have coats or shoes, but you have a new convertible. We're here driving crappy cars and minivans. And you're talking about you need a convertible so you can have your alone time? No, you don't need a convertible for alone time. You need a convertible because you want to date. You don't
Yeah.
want to dad. You don't want to husband. You want to date instead. And I was like, ooh, girl. And she was just like, she said she had been put through expert level of gaslighting by Kody.
Oh my God. I
He
can
had a
only
lot of
imagine.
words. Yeah, he had a lot of words. He talked a good game, as my friend Andrea will say. He talks a good game.
Yeah.
You know, has a lot of words that always start with not enough. You don't have enough loyalty. You don't have enough love for your sister wives. You ain't beautiful enough. You don't have enough love. Okay. And she's like, it was just humiliating that everyone knew that she was in this loveless marriage. Her kids, her fans, her parents, they all knew. And she's like, Kody pushed each wife out one by one. First, with Christine, first he accuses her of not being a good sister wife. And because of this, he doesn't find her attractive. In the end, he takes away his love from her children, which pushes her out. With Mary, he lies, tells her he wants reconciliation to get her to agree to go to Flagstaff because he needs a sale of her Vegas house that ended up paying for Robin's house in Flagstaff, only to confess in front of the camera and the world that he already considered himself divorced from Mary.
Crazy.
Then with Janelle, he uses Janelle's independence to accuse her of disloyalty. And I will add to also put the disloyalty of her children on her, okay? And hence cuts her off, he cuts off his love for her children, okay? And then that pushes Janelle away, because she has always had this, oh, Kody is such an awesome father. Well, when he took that love away, it was like, okay, Janelle is like, deuces, she was gone.
Yeah.
And so she looks around and Christine's like, she realizes that she had been setting an example to her kids, especially those daughters, that it was okay to settle for a loveless marriage. It was okay to be walked on. It was okay to put yourself last. And she was just like, I am no longer going to set a bad example for them.
Yeah.
But she didn't want to be angry. She didn't want to remain angry. Because at first she felt like, why? Like she was angry, I guess, with herself, because she's like, why did it take so long for me to leave? Why didn't I see it? Right?
Yeah.
But she didn't want to be angry. She didn't want to be bitter. So she decided, just like her mom said, make decisions based on joy, not fear. She just decided to remember the positive memories of raising a family. Thanksgiving cooking with her sister wives, Christmas at the cabin, Passover ritual that Robin used to do, the naval trip where Kody introduces her as his wife, Valentine's Day, Kody when the kids were little.
Yeah.
And so it's like, that's what I'm taking from my journey now. Just those positive memories. And that's how chapter 33 ends.
Yes, y'all. But comment down below and let us know what you guys thought of this chapter. Do not forget to like and subscribe.
Yes, and you know something, for those who listened all the way to the end, I'm going to give a juicy tidbit, really juicy. So the other day, I love to read the back of the book. So I went to the back of the book and I see these pictures that Christine has left, pictures from when she was a baby till she got married to David. So there's this one picture there of herself, Kody, Mike Kelty to the young Christine, Mike Kelty and Aspen when they were babies. And she said that that is the picture. Remember that creepy picture that Robin did of a time that never occurred with Kody and her kids when they were babies?
Yeah.
Well, the picture of Christine with Kody and them two kids, that's the picture that Robin used to create her portrait of Kody.
No, you're lying.
Yes, this lady has been so envious of Christine from the very beginning that she wanted a picture like that. That's the picture she used.
It's crazy. That's like actually crazy.
Creepy. So that's a little tidbit for you all.
Yes,
And
y'all.
thanks for listening till the very end.
Thank you guys. We love you.
Bye.